Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey Kumagai, your linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. How are you, lovely souls? How are you doing? Are you hanging in there? I hope that you are continuing to stay healthy and safe as we all continue to work through this new world of ours. And for those of you who are in the Northern Hemisphere, happy summer. For those of you who are in the Southern Hemisphere, happy winter. I hope that you're finding moments amid your journey that bring you peace, love, and joy. Today, lovely souls, we are here for a healing timeout, but not the normal healing timeout. We are here for some journal prompts that are going to help us with our communications as they are in the divine order, working through what we know and what we don't know as we address this brand new moon that's coming on August 8th, the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Woohoo! For those of you who don't know what the 8/8 Lionsgate portal is, let me be the quick, steady overview person to help you understand exactly what it is. 8/8 Lionsgate happens every year on August 8th. Whether we like it or not, it happens. And this year, it's going to be pretty intense because we've got a lot of things happening out in the cosmic perspective of life as we know it and don't know it in the present moment. What is Lionsgate exactly? Well, August 8th, as you know, is a portal. It's a chance to create change. What is it technically? Well, not to get all cosmic sciencey, but really it's an opportunity to shift our cosmic perspective, to bring love, light, unity, harmony, peace, love, and abundance into the world for everyone. That's a summary of what it really is. There's more to it, but for time's sake and for digestive issues' sake, that's pretty much what it's for. And it's all for the highest, greatest good. It's for the positive light of creating the change we want to see and be in the world. So Lionsgate Portal is really a beautiful thing. It's a great opportunity because we're looking at creating change with our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, our intentions, and above all, our communications. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, is getting our communications in divine order. But in order to do that, it begins with each of us, right? It begins with each of us. It's kind of like peace. You know, you can't have peace on earth and let it be unless it begins with you. Well, you can't have clarity of communication unless it begins with you. So let's get clear today with 3 journal prompting questions, journal probing questions, actually, to help you get a clearer perspective on what you're doing, where you're going, where you want to be going, and more importantly, getting perspective on what you've learned so you can take this knowledge forward. And until we do the actual excavation, until we do the deep digging, until we stop in our reflection moment to actually acknowledge what it is that we still can do, because there's always something to do, right? Amid just being, we can actually use this to be a powerful force as we walk through our communications 8/8 Lionsgate portal. And that's so we can be where we want to be. And a year from now, we'll be looking back at this and going, whoa, look at how much change has happened. Look at how much change has been created. And look how differently your lens is in how you see yourself, your place in the world, and collectively what you want to do about it. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. But what a great opportunity to put that out there into the universe, to want to make the world a better place, to want to change everything. And we all do it with ourselves. We're the one person at a time that we do it with first. And if everybody did this. Imagine the wave of vibration that we would be putting out there. It would be magical. It would be miraculous. It would be life altering and life changing. And we get a chance to do this every single year. But this year we've got a lot happening. We've got a lot of different planetary alignments, planets in transit, this energy change, shift. We've got some planets that are still in retrograde. We just came out of a retrograde season 2. So a lot has shifted, a lot has changed. So let's take us back to a couple of months ago. We were going to be looking at maybe turning a corner, maybe finding some sort of normalcy to this pandemic, however you want to define that. Will we go back to the way things were? No, we won't. We never will, because we've all changed, right? We've all acknowledged that we have certainly changed in the last year and a half. So, going forward, we had an intention to want to return, to go back, or to move forward at least. Well, now here we are in August. And I know if you're paying attention to what's happening in the world right now, a lot's changing still, with new things happening, new variants, new numbers, new shifts, new big events that are happening in our world. Heck, we're even witnessing the Olympics with new records being broken and things like that. We've got a lot of things happening on a lot of different cylinders, and the energy is going like rapid fire, changing in every moment, in every minute. And so with these 3 probing questions now, as we look at where we want to be a year from now, we can ask ourselves what there's still left to do. And I'm limiting it to 3 questions because these are deep probing questions. These questions will send you down different pathways, rabbit holes, open floodgates, bring things up to the surface for you to confront head on right in front of you. Whatever it is for you, this is your chance to address it so you can move forward. And for those of you who are feeling or perceiving that you are stuck, you're not stuck. You're just in a holding pattern right now. And this portal is your chance to walk through new energy, but you've got to change it, right? And how do we change it? When we are aware of it. How do we become aware of it? Through my thought-provoking, probing questions. So here we go. We've got 3 questions. Question number 1. Ask yourself, what are you aware of in your own progress and growth from where you were a year ago versus where you are today? What's your awareness level of the changes you've made, the progress you've made, the person you are, the person you've become, and how you've changed your communications? What are you aware of? And for many of you, the answer is going to be very different, depending on where you are in your journey right now. What are you aware of? What are you most aware of? Question number 1. Question number 2. What is your current status of your relationship with your higher self? What is your current relationship status with your higher self? Are you in alignment? Is your human in alignment? Or is there some misalignment? This is probably one of the most important questions of the 3 in order to get to question number 3. We need to look at that. What do we mean by alignment? Your higher self knows what it knows. It knows its own truth. Your human may be living a different reality based on logic, programming, old behaviors, mindsets, perceptions, that's something to address. And this 8-8 Lionsgate portal is all about cosmic perspective, right? So that's the universe. That's thinking that's bigger than you are. That's universal thinking. Like, where are you in your alignment or misalignment? Think about that. And that could be all points of your life. That could be health and wellness. That could be, where you are in your goals and dreams. It could be in even, with your neighbors and your community and all of that. Where are you in alignment or misalignment? What's resonating? What's with who you are now? Because a year and a half ago, when this pandemic started, you were not the same person. So are you in alignment now? Are you in better alignment now? Question number 3. Where is there room for improvement? Where do you acknowledge, recognize, and take responsibility for your room for improvement? Nobody has it all figured out. So even if you've done a lot of work, and we know some of you have done a lot of work, some of you haven't done the work, some of you didn't know there was work to do. Let's talk about it now. Where is there room for improvement? And now, as you're aware of what you need to improve upon or that you want to improve upon to proactively change, what's your intention with said improvement? How will it take its own ripple effect in your own life, in your own health, in your own communications? It's a big question. Why is that important? That's important to answer because since the 8-8 Lionsgate Gateway is a chance for you to step in to change things, to improve things, to better your life, if you know where there's room to improve, and starting back with question number 1, the progress you've made, right? The progress you've made, the growth you've had. Number 1. Question number 2, understanding where your truth is in your relationship with your higher self. And then question number 3, where there's room to improve. Now we put that all together, we link it all together to create an intention, a new intention with your new world, with your new normal, with your new higher self, with your new altered paradigm, life path, timeline, as you've made your way through your higher consciousness, as you've made your way through your ascension process, as you've made your rise to the next level of your next level better life, of how you receive, how you give, how you perceive, how you process information, how you communicate and articulate that to others based on what's going on in your mind and your heart. We brought that into alignment before, back in 2019, when we were going to do all of this pedestrian human work. Now that your soul has gone through what it's gone through in the last year and a half, now we're going to link it back to where you are now in your own soul's ascension, so we can now walk through this Lionsgate with the greatest intention, purest heart, acknowledgement of where there's room to improve and grow, and also looking back, glancing with grace and gratitude to be grateful for how far we've come to be here now. And when we link that together, what a beautiful pathway we're creating now as we step forward with our room for improvement and intention, so we can become the change we want to see in the world. So do you want world peace? It's got to start with you. Do you want communications and change? It's got to start with you. Do you want to be able to create a better community in your human life world perspective? It's got to start with you. And the work that you are acknowledging that you've done, the work that you're still continuing to do, and the work that you want to do moving forward. And when we link those 3 things together, we have a very powerful planning map now to walk through our Lionsgate portal for abundance, harvest, fertility, prosperity, happiness, love, joy, peace, and putting that out as our new vibration energy that we share collectively together, in unity, and also individually for ourselves as we make all of the necessary changes and shifts to improve upon our next chapter. So pause the video, write down the questions, do some deep excavation, ask yourself those 3 questions and see what your answers are. And a year from now, look back on these answers to see how much has changed. Because I guarantee you, this time last year versus where you are right now, you've gone through a lot of change. And guaranteed this time next year, you will see even more change. And as we all continue to do this and evolve, we're taking the necessary steps to do exactly what it is that we came here to do. Individually, independently, as well as collectively together. And when we get together, we can now efficiently and effectively and productively and proactively and pure-heartedly meet each other at the deepest level in which we've met ourselves and have done the work. And that's a beautiful, beautiful gift. So with that, lovely souls, I'm going to wrap this up and say thank you. Thank you. Gratitude from my heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for wanting to make the change. And thank you for making the new conscious choice to improve upon the communications that you have in your life with yourself and your higher self and your world and your community, and with each other. And we can be resting assured that with the new intention, we will definitely be in alignment with the divine order. So I'm Stacey Kumagai, your linkologist, here to help you link your life. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Linkronicity, blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com if you want a private coaching session to help you with your individual journey. I'm still here to help you with that, taking this several levels deeper for your own individual roadmap and hoping to improve upon your communications so you can have the best new Lionsgate energy as you move to your divine energy with your conscious choice making. Be gentle with yourself, be gentle with each other, stay healthy and safe, knowing that I'm sending all of the greatest love and light to you with peace, support, strength, and harmony as we continue to go through this journey together. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Namaste.